Cage trigger. Enemy down.
Here. Cover going out.
Let's go!
Cover going out.
Yes, this should do. This goes here.
Ah, this is a nice spot.
Wall raised.
There they are.
Careful now. Scouts down.
Blinding.
I have the spike.
Shadows traveling. Joke's over! You're dead!
They found my wire.
No charges.
I know exactly where you are.
Shadows traveling.
Here.
No charges left.
Nowhere to run!
Found them.
Hello, chat.
Cover
Hear me.
going out.
Sapphire, can I speak?
Joke's over! You're dead!
I may speak. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me onto Sapphire stream. My name is Alex Van Silly-Win, and I will bring you the action and lead for the series for Way Too French versus Echo 8. This is actually a pretty big matchup right now, as we're currently on the map of Ascent. This second map here, don't know what the first map is, because I just came from another best out of 3. But let's follow the action at least, and we'll try to summarize everything so far. So, Neuro's about to come out, Vile getting to kill Octa Brando. That clock is ticking down on that spike, as we will get the defuse coming through, and that will be now 6-2? Should be 7-2 now. No, 6-2, okay. For Way Too French. Sorry, I'm just hopping into this right now. Gonna explain the situation here. So if we're looking at Group B so far, so Echo 8 versus Way Too French. Echo 8 coming in with a brand new roster, of course, because if you guys do remember the stories of what happened last week, we don't have that other player, Fox, that both got banned. So Echo 8 comes with 2 new players, and that is going to be Tig and Buds. Tig has been a player that's been around since the alpha days of Valorant. Played a couple of Twitch rivals as well, and he's a great fragger actually for the team. Great addition to have for Echo 8 at this point too. Well, Way Too French, we all know them. One what I like to say, one of the top North American teams, fully French, that's unsigned so far, that's currently still looking for a home. So in this second map now, it is 6-2 in favor of Way Too French on this defender side, as we do have Mile as the operator. Mind you, by the way, Mile, it's not Mil, it's not Mile. I only found that out last week, so we're going to call him Mile from now on, as they're holding his defense on his 5 versus 4. Echo 8 trying to move forward as the door has been closed. So Brando moving forward with his teammates. They are on a mixed buy, because I see a Spectre right now for one of the players, a Ghost, a Sheriff for Brando, and there you go, thank you, and also a Guardian as well for Buds. So they are going to try to move forward, but they already have 2 players holding inside A. They don't really watch towards his Guardian side, which is okay, at least that I like to say for the defender side of Way Too French, because they have a trap wire. Even with this dark cover, there's going to be a flash that comes through, and there you go. He hits that trap wire, and it's going to be a Hunter Spear that's going to come out. That connects with 3. He gets the first kill onto Aaron. He gets a second kill onto Brando. While with the operator onto Buds, and inside the site, Tig gets picked off by Incredible, and it is now going to be 7-2 in favor of Way Too French. Sapphire, as you have been observing this matchup, you could tell me on Discord, what was the first map? Who won the first map, and what was the score? 13-9 for Way Too French map 1 on Bind. So they are looking very good here. I wanted to tell you guys about the situation in this Group B, because in Group B, you currently have, by the way, thank you, Sapphire. You're lovely, you're wonderful, I miss you. I wish I could still see you at events in a while. Mile actually is going to look to fall back, as you do have a run it back from Tig. Nice paranoia as Tig continues to move forward for some information. Does not win that fight at least. Now the operator missed by Mile, punished by Aaron, but Use and Nano moving up here with their automatic rifles, pretty much their ERs, getting 2 kills at that point. But now we have a 3 versus 3, a Frost Orb coming in from the Sage that's going to actually prevent them from moving forward into the site now. Finally, Tig looking to pick up a weapon, actually looking to pick up the spike. Falls back now with his teammates, as Omen is still lurking here towards this catwalk side. That's going to give a chance for them to rotate and actually take over A. But the thing is, they don't have a dark cover. They do have a dark cover, but they don't even want to throw it. Why? Because there's already a fake wall there. So at least they have a res from Use onto Mile. They get the operator back. He's looking inside the A side. Melio, sorry, is inside A. He hears a lot of footsteps. He's hiding inside his own cage. He gets the first kill onto Brandon with the backstab. Close range Joe Bloods connects with the operator. Now Mile back on that heaven side as Tig sees his teammates fall down as Nano dies from his hand. Now he looks back. Nice shot there onto Buds. Picks up here the Phantom on a 2 versus 1. They know where Tig is at because they heard him get the kill onto Nano, and they know that he's hiding towards Hell. The Free Fire comes through, the peek comes across, Val gets the kill. He's going to run back up there to pick up that operator for sure. And the defuse is going to come in for Use, and it's going to be 8-2 now with 2 more rounds to go in this first half. What's up, my lovable people in chat? I see my name in red all over the place. Thank you so much for having me. Glad to be here. Also, big thank you to Sapphire, by the way, for inviting me to be able to cast this series until we hop back into the other one. I'm going to be hopping back with Prius after on the last BO3 that we'll cover, which is going to be Built by Gamers versus 100 Thieves. So that's pretty much going to be a garbage matchup, because the way I say garbage is because the 2 teams already decided to move forward are going to be Homeless and TSM after Homeless beat Built by Gamers. Now to focus on this one, I'm trying to tell you guys the situation in Group B, but the action is non-stop so far in this matchup, which I like. I love to see action in Valorant. But so far, T1 4-0 solidified the first place. Envy at 2-1. Way Too French at 1-1 and Echo 8 at 1-2. Why is this matchup important? Because right now, if Way Too French wins this one here, which they currently are, they'll be moving tied up versus Envy. Both of them will be at 2-1, and the last matchup of the night will be these 2 teams playing against each other to see who's going to be moving forward. Because Echo 8 will be at 1-3, Team Kemper is already at 0-4. So this is a so important matchup right now for Way Too French. So Mile getting that first kill onto Brando. A flank coming from across from Tig at mid-side at spawn, but it's traded off. So now you have a 2 versus 2. You do have it into the shadow still available, though, for the Omen on the attacker side, as Jammies is rotated across with his teammate towards that market to move towards B for the plant. Hughes already making a lot of steps. Now Alir to come out, the head come through, and a second one onto Buds. Spike is down, not even needed, as we are continuing to run away with this defender side rather of Way Too French on this first half. So we have 9-2 on the scoreboard right now. I'm assuming since we are playing on Ascent, and this is the second map, and you do have Way Too French starting off here on the defender side, that this is probably Echo 8's map pick. Thinking that this could be a wrench that they could throw in the wheels of Way Too French and possibly bring this to a third map. Because 9-2, yes, it looks really one-sided so far, but it's not over yet. Once we do have Echo 8 taken over here the defender side, things might change. We might see a closer matchup too. But what's definitely needed is this last round now for Echo 8. Camera now broken at wine. Positions now given away at the same time too. But if you're looking at this overhead view, they're already closing that door. They already have rotations that are cheating 3 players towards this A sign. And we have that catwalk under control now for the attackers of Echo 8. Nano is going to drone it out. He's going to spot at least one player right now. As it's going to be a run it back. It's going to be Tig trying to get the kill with success. Breaks that window. This could be a call for a fake, actually. You see them cheating over. Look at that mini-map. Everybody's holding towards mid. He actually puts down Use to almost 10 HP before he has to heal himself. So now he wastes the heal. A teleport in the back of the site. Bud's moving forward, but you still have Mile with that operator. He's going to rotate back towards the shed. He's going to try to kill as many rotators as he can to wait for his teammates to come back into the site to play that retake. So, enemy spotted inside the market. It was the Reyna. Jamming the ball. Covers to come out. And now we have the wallbang coming through from Brando, though, with the Bulldog to drop him down. So it's a 3 versus 2. Run it back this time for the defenders on this retake. King moving down. He's teaming right behind him. They break over the trap wire. Malio gets the first kill. Second one close range. It's going to be the Bucky of Buds to take him down. And Brando with the wallbang onto Gred at the same time as we now end this first half 9-3 in favor of Way Too French. But like I said, a much needed round there for the attacker side, and they got it. Now what can they do here in this pistol round? Well, they have to play defense at this point. And to play defense, you can't really stack towards the site right now for the players of the defense. You have to split it across. It's tough battles right now against incredible aimers such as Way Too French. But Way Too French, you can see so far, they're stacking up to get some control towards this mid side. You could already see from Mile, he's already set up probably to put a dark cover towards his mid sign and maybe go for a double or triple peek towards the link at Catwalk, while the rest will try to get early control of B so they could eventually split. And look how deep their smoke is going, right? Their cover is not at the archway, it's all the way towards Pizza. It's countered back by another Omen smoke, which is fine for the defenders, and I like that, right? So they have the drone that's going to come out and try to clear out the area, so they know that Pizza's clear, they know that Market's clear. Super passive play right now for the defenders as Jammies is stuck towards the back of the spawn. Cyber Cage to come up. Nice big paranoia coming in from the attacker side too. Recon arrow at least dropped out. A wallbang or a stage wall to come up, and Brando still wins the fight, but unfortunately, Mild and Incredible are dropping through the zone. He's still staying alive in the back of the site. That's 2 kills for him. Aaron did his job. Buds in the rotation. It is now a 2 versus 0 as Buds gets the last kill onto Miles. So a great execution from the attacker side of Way Too French, but even better hold there, despite them being so aggressively pushed by Way Too French on that pistol round. Such a great crossfire setup on their side, and calm control, right? Aaron, his 2 teammates fell early into the round, and he still stays in the back of the site inside that garage, and is like, don't worry guys, I got this. I'm going to help the team rotate around. They get the kills. They get the pistol round. Much needed here for Echo 8, as I mentioned before. And now they have a chance to actually make it a 9-5. Because if you're looking at the money situation here, with no plans coming across for the attackers of Way Too French, they're going for full pistols. And Jammies wants to get an information. Oh my god, look at that. That's a recon dart. Saw 5 players. But Jammies gets Sink. Jumping across Sink. Now fully flashed, but at least his teammates are there to help out. 4-5. Flawless win for Echo 8. That could have been so dangerous there for Jammies, but thankfully, like I said, his teammates are there. They make it 9-5, a much needed round here at this point. And that's going to bring the gun round in here for Way Too French. So I'm looking at it. You see 2 of them forced now because they don't have kills. They don't have spike plans on the 2 first rounds. They don't have that much money to work with. So they have small shields for Melio and for use. So they could actually buy the trap wires, the cyber cages, and also getting that wall up if needed be. So that they can try to get this control towards B side again. But look at the defense, actually. Interesting enough, it took them a while to actually get some players inside B. Finally, they decided with only 1 player to fall back. They tried to gamble towards his A side, but Mile has such a nice pick there on to take. Now they're still going to try to contest it. They're trying to get control of this orb at the same time too. Quality to be thrown. Okay, well, does his job, and Cred did his job as well. So that's going to be a trade coming across. Still a woman advantage coming for Way Too French. So with that, and Cred did get the trade. He fell back. He's going to pick up the spike. He also picked up the orb at the same time too. But meanwhile, though, if you're looking on the B side on that mini-map, you do have the Sova moving forward with use as well as a Sage. Yes, they are looking to meet up here towards this B side. This is amazing camera work from Sapphire. Sapphire, you're looking to switch from CSGO to Valorant observing. We kind of need people like you and Prius in our game as well. I did see E2 in the chat as well, though. I got to give a shout out to E2 in terms of observing skills. With that, though, we have a recon arrow that came out that kind of slowed down the pace of the attackers. Look at that. Because nothing came out, they're like, oh, it's going to be towards the A side. Everybody rotates now for the defenders to stack up towards A of Echo 8. And we now run into the site uncontested for Way Too French. Moving inside as well. Going to be an easy plan. Going to be even harder right now for the defense to go for that retake. But the moment of salvation, the silver lining here for the defenders of Echo 8 is that it's pretty much a bonus round for them, right? They have a Spectre, so they didn't really upgrade from that previous round. They're just going to try to get as many kills as they can, maybe even win the round, of course, and maybe try to hurt the Econ for the next round. But actually, interesting enough, you do have the Silva deciding to fall all the way back here towards A with the Spectre. Bud's even falling back. Okay, he has an operator, which is totally fine. But I guess they're going to try to keep... Okay, I think they were talking on team chat because you see him run all the way back towards the A side. I'm assuming immediately they say, hey, I actually have a Phantom that I upgraded. Yeah, there you go. It's a Bulldog that was upgraded there towards the A side. So he's going to pick that up, a slight upgrade. And the third gun that they save is the Phantom, which they're going to bring into the next round. So now at least 10-5 from a gamble stack that didn't pay off here for the defenders of Echo 8. Way Too French moves forward to take the win by 5. I have a message from Upmine that says, Van Silly Discord. What's going on here? Heather, answer me right now. Can we bring Upmine to be my co-caster? Yes. Okay, so let's bring him into the call.
Repel them.
Upmine. How do we know Upmine as friends? Add him as a friend first. That's going to be important. So Upmine, get ready. I'm going to add you as a friend first, cast this round, and then we're going to get back here to bring you into the next round. So with this action right now,
Careful now.
need to bring it forward. 10-5. Jammies gets the first kill onto Used. The third round coming through now for the attackers. Sorry, for the defenders. It pays off in their end. Nano does have the Vandal. He's going for these fake taps so he could try to see if Infinite's going to push towards B main, but it's going to be Melio that gets the kill onto Tig that tried once again to play aggressive to get some information and gets punished for it. So now we have a 4-on-4 now in favor of nobody. It's tied in an even situation. They still have two players really committed towards this crossfire on the A side, and even in the last two to meet up with them. So they're going to move out really quickly, very soon into A. They're going to close the door so they could focus towards his A main, and that's Buds that's waiting there with the operator. So operator's going to get that first kill. Recon arrow. Oh, a nice paranoia at the same time. This is going to have to be big for Brando. Gets punished here by Melio. Buds is going to try to re-peek here. Operator out. Does not connect. Mile does get the kill on the Buds, as now we have the Omen moving forward. But the other operator rotated from the B side. That's Jammies to connect with them. Despite at least gets planted. It's a 3 versus 2 right now. One-man advantage for the attackers of Way Too French. You already have the Phoenix already holding back towards A main, so they're in a great position on the pulse plant with a double stack towards lower. So Jammies and Aaron trying to move forward now. Cyber cages to be popped too, and you can see how much they're hesitating so far. They really just want to try to punish on mistakes. They're moving through with the shorty, but does not connect. Now Aaron tries to move in to get the kill onto Hell, but Incred saves him from the back at the A main, and that's now going to be 11-5 into this second round or second half. And now this could almost be it. So if we're going to have Upmine is going to be casting with us for like a round, which is fine. We just want to get as many people as we want. We want friends here. How the hell do I add him? Add player. Or add player. Add friend. To the chat. Group DM.
Cover going out.
Yo, yo.
Hello. How are you doing?
Not bad. Just gotta wait for Heather because we kind of like fell off the call. So Heather, join call, please.
She's here. I think it's all good.
You're on.
Yes.
Hold on here. Oh, okay, so you have to reshare your screen then, Heather. Sorry. So I'm mine. This is pretty much almost it at this point, but
Right.
this is the series best out of 3. I mean, you've been watching it towards that chat. What can you say so far here for Way Too French while we're waiting for Heather to share back the screen here for the on Discord?
Well, I'll tell you this much.
You're sharing screen?
Huh.
Or try to stop it and restart it.
Should be just about fine. I was actually commentating this game throughout map number 1 over with my good old friendo Boggs, and
Nice.
yeah, it was pretty much Way Too French of the way. Kind of expected this going into the tournament period. I was very, very excited when I saw the tweet saying, you know, hey, Way Too French, they end up taking the spot of the missing team from this group. And man, I was elated because I would like to kind of tout them as maybe the best team right now, unsponsored in North American Valorant. So
There's so many right now.
Joke's over! You're dead!
No, wait, I thought it just worked with Prius before. That's weird. There you go.
Well, that's me. That's my test. So it does work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we live, by the way? Live on audio?
Sorry.
I have the spike.
Unavoidable.
Shock dart. Shock dart. Right here. Shock dart.
The hunt begins.
Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Cool. All right. I'm getting really this call soon, but yeah, yet another round going towards Echo 8. A little bit of an eco. Again, thank you, Sapphire, for fixing things while observing too.
Shock dart.
But here we go again.
Revealing
A
area.
little bit of a pressure over towards mid. A little bit of a default from Way Too French at the moment. Not so much pressure, really just being meticulous, looking for picks early on. But oh, what is big! Flashes himself out early. Still going to be the headshot. Wallbang coming in from Miles. And Gus collecting back yet another frag over to Cat. Good hunter theory thus far from Brando. Getting a lot of damage on, but Yuz immediately taking back Mile. Brando has all this noise going out towards the catwalk area, but has to back on out because of that Phoenix wall. And this is a very fragile scenario in a sense, because now you have Aaron still around mid. Not much of an opportunity either. They have to save. And again, it's just one of those moments where kind of have to contemplate economy over objective. 12-8 scoreline coming up off of this save. They would have to win 4 in a row to really stay alive in this group. Echo 8 loses this one. They are confirmed out of this tournament, and they can't act as spoiler either. Way Too French, they have a best of 3 coming up later on tonight against Envy. The winner of that one takes the last spot in this group. Finally, the spike going. Still trying to save, but ends up getting headshotted in the end by Cameron. And I think at this point, if Vansili wants to, he can jump back. Yeah, we were having call issues a little bit earlier. Hopefully, we can get my man Alex back in the call, but again, for now, 12-8 scoreline. It's going to be a full buy from both sides. Double op setup on the defensive side of Ascent. That's actually pretty meta at this point, too. A little bit of a Sniper's Paradise type map, depending on where we're going. Vansili, can we hear you? Check 1, 2. Welcome back.
Welcome back. It broke everything for a second. No, good to be back. Good to be back. So it looks like it's map point here at this point for Way Too French. Missed a few rounds again, so take it for me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, it's been quite the entertaining couple of rounds. Way Too French with an interesting takeover to mid, to say the very least.
Joke's
Again,
over.
this
You're
defensive
dead.
side of
Revealing area.
Echo 8 has been getting antsier and antsier as the challenges go on. So they overstretch some boundaries over towards Cap, but here's one to take over towards B. There's a player clear on site. And same thing with his teammates. The defenders making a full retake at this point. They might just back on out. This is going to be a full war here, Vansili. A 5v4 retake.
All right, Hughes actually does have the wall up at the same time. Who gets wall banged down to 10. Now to come out. Take trying to move forward through the dark cover, as well as his teammates. So they're trying to trade it off with success, but they don't know that there's actually a good Cred at the B main still. So he can come up with a huge backstab. Alir to come out too. Trade after trade. Aaron and Mile to fall. There's that play from Cred. It's now that 2 versus 2. That clock is still taken down. Nano's trying to spam down against his opponent that comes across with a shotgun. He stays alive towards that back. And Cred to save him as well. It's all up to 1. Buds with an operator. 1 shot, 1 kill, 1 more to go. Dancing around the map, but it's going to be the round coming in for Way Too French as Nano gets the kill 13-8 in this last map. And Way Too French wins the series 2-0, and they will move on to face against Envy. As we mentioned before here at this point, Upmine, first off, your thoughts on a chaotic end of round.
First of all, that last round, great crossfire at the very end. You still had the adjustment from Way Too French. I mean, they had the right idea. They let mid go, they let main go, they aborted the site, and that's kind of a classic take that you see from tactical FPSs, period. You get yourself maybe a pick, maybe none. Just back out of that site, regroup with your team, and make your way back on. You have the full equipment. The other team, they just wasted a whole lot with a hypothetical sense that someone would be on site. So great work from Way Too French on that last round. But moving forward in our group, like you mentioned, this game actually had huge implications going towards our last game. Right. If Echo 8 ended up winning this one out, Way Too French's path towards playoffs would have been very convoluted. It